Yo, what is going on, you laminated lampant? Today we're playing some games with Silvally-Box is what I've named the deck. Before we get into the list, I want to mention that I do stream over on twitch.tv/AzulGG pretty much daily, bringing you guys some PTCGO content over there. So go check out the Twitch stream, top link in the description. Alright, the deck I've named Silvally-Box, and Silvally is the main draw engine of the deck. It's the Pokemon we have the most Pokemon of in the deck. It's a 4/4 Silvally line, one of the Turbo Drive Rebel GX Gyro unit Silvallies, because we use it for the Rebel GX. And then the rest are our draw engine of the Disc Reload. We then have a 3/2 Persian we use against Baby Blounds, sometimes against Pikarom, and stuff like Spiritomb because they only have special energy generally to attack. And then we have a 2/2, or 2, not 2/2, although it is 2 Marshadow, 2 Machamp, Marshadow Machamp Tag Team GX, 2 of those for our Pikarom matchup, and that's it. That's the deck. Those are all of our attackers. We attack with Silvally quite often. Depending on the matchup, we focus on the Marshadow Machamp or the Persian, and we just attack with them, and that's it. That is the deck. We got a Diancie in here to help Marshadow Machamp get over Pikarom's Big Charm, so we still one-shot Pikarom through the Big Charm. There's a Tag Call engine. It's a red and blue engine to get energy and play on stuff like the Persian or the Silvally. We play a couple unit energy because we do play Guzma Hala. We got the Fire Memories for the Silvallies for the Zacian matchup. We got a 1 counter gain for the Marshadow Machamp, so we can get out Marshadow Machamp with the Revenge in 1 turn, again specifically like Pikarom. And I don't think there's anything else to really say. Yeah, 4/4 Silvally, 3/2 Persian, 2 Marshadow Machamp, 1 Eldegoss, 1 Dedenne for ability draw support besides the Disc Reload, Quick Ball, Cherish Ball, a Reset Stamp, some Switch, some Air Balloon, 2 Tag Call, Tool Scrapper, 2 Martial Arts Dojo to give some more damage on any of our attackers, as long as they got a basic fighting energy on them, give them that plus damage to work with. 2 Boss, Caitlin Cynthia, Guzma Hala, Mallow Lana. Our Dragon Ball matchup basically comes down to setting up Persians and then Mallow and Laning our Persian as much as possible and hoping that's kind of enough. I feel like it's still probably, I've never played against that matchup. The other matchups I have played against, it's been together, ran pretty smooth, but I feel like that matchup might be a little bit tough. Marnie 2 red and blue, though, like I said, the rest, some unit energies for the Guzma Hala. Let's go ahead, let's play some games. Alright, into the first game here. We're going first. I'm gonna open up the Meowth here, I think. I could open the Diancie because I do have the Air Balloon, I guess. That would have been fine. I might Air Balloon my Meowth. There's a Jinx from our opponent. So that says, do this. Then I'm going to attach the Air Balloon active, retreat, put a fighting energy down, and pass. That says Spiritomb, so that if we get out our Persian, we probably do just win the game. So that's going to be our goal, is get out the Persian here on this turn. There is a Giratina from our opponent. We don't know if red and blue is in our deck. I actually had been choosing to go second with this deck because getting out basic Pokemon is so important. So using an extra draw supporter like a Marnie or something for the turn to find more Quick Balls and so on, or just to find more basic Pokemon can be a pretty big deal. Alright, the pass, the Meowth's ready to go. There's the Persian, but I'd rather, if the second Persian's in the deck, I'd rather get that Persian through red and blue. It is. Get a Mallow Lana as well, just in case they have some way to hit it. Red and blue. I'm gonna probably go ahead and get rid of the Diancie and the we could Silvally to the active to draw cards, actually, so let's get rid of these 2. Keep the second Persian just in case they KO our other Persian and we want to get another Persian out, and then we get a dark and a fighting. Retreat. Throw this here, draw some cards, hopefully find an energy. Oh, this is the wrong Silvally. Oops, I literally thought this was the other one that draws cards. All right, we're stuck in the active, but our opponent is stuck with probably just special energy, so we should be fine. Yeah, literally thought this was the Silvally that said, you know, drop until you have 5 cards in hand. It's not. It is the Gyro unit, Silvally. So we're not gonna be drawing cards this turn. Should have just retreated to the Persian and passed. Could have even just left the Persian in the active and passed. That would have also been fine. But here we are. Yep, they are playing Spiritomb, but we pretty much knew that. We saw Jinx, Giratina, and then the Rainbow Energy on turn 1, so pretty obvious what they were playing. We're an energy away from being able to attack. There we go. Start going through it, claw slashing our way through our opponents. Not I mean, yeah, low HP Pokemon. Claw Slash 120, it's KOing pretty much everything in their deck. Even their Oricorio with 170 is weak to Dark. The only thing that they might have would be like Buzzmosa or Silvally-GX, or the Dedenne might be able to survive a hit from the Persian. Right, here comes Building Spite. Even if they hit us, though, they're going to do no damage. All right, they're going to bring up our Silvally. We do have this Mallow Lana in our hand that we did grab, that we're able to use to get ourselves back to the bench. Don't really need to heal the Silvally. I don't really care if the Silvally gets knocked out. I just kind of don't want it in my active, so we will Mallow Lana to the bench. I don't think I'll discard 2 cards. I'd like to keep the Marnie, I'd like to keep the Persian as more options. So just the top effect, if they bring it back up and knock it out, that's 2 prize cards. And then they still have to get through something that they probably can't hit in the Persian-GX. That's how this matchup goes. Persian-GX and win, and that's how it went. They stuck out a little bit longer than I thought they would. I thought they would maybe concede once they saw that it wasn't just a Meowth in our deck. We were attacking with the Persian, but still get the dub in the end of the day. Turn or 2 later. All right, into another one. I'm gonna go second. I talked about it in the end of the last game, going second. I think I want to go second. Get more Pokemon in play. Do you get hands like this where if we had started, it would have been like, okay, got to turn 2 disc reload, but then we got this Machamp here, which I don't want in my active. Then I'd have to save the Ditto to the bench. So we get the Ditto in the active. Marshadow Machamp to the bench. Oh, they're playing Rowlet Alolan Executor. So Persian's pretty good against them because we can't be hit by tag team Pokemon. And then we have Silvally. All right, they are playing Rillaboom as well. But we have the Silvally that has the GX attack that does 50 for each of our opponent's bench Pokemon, which means we can make it fire type with the tool card. And if they have, 4 bench Pokemon and they don't see it coming, we can one-shot that Rillaboom VMAX. So I think that's going to be our game plan here. Set up Persian, force up this, and then kind of go from there. So I'm even going to attach this unit here to make this a Persian ASAP. Marnie here, looking for some more basics to work with. Found absolutely 0 basics. Thankfully, they can't knock us out next turn, I don't think. I guess Scratch from the evolution from the VMAX, but I don't think it's worth... I guess we have the Eldegoss for the Marnie anyways. Gosh, man. All right, take a look through. Really just wanted some type nulls, man. I was feeling for some type nulls here. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and play the Eldegoss now so we don't just lose and then pass. Hopefully this thing can become a Persian next turn. We'll see though. We really need to get out like turn 2 Silvally. That's like kind of our goal with the deck in pretty much any situation. But it does involve getting a type null first and then hopefully finding a Silvally, which obviously did not happen this game. There's a Grookey from our opponent. So like I said, they could knock out our Ditto. The Rillaboom VMAX first attack is Scratch for 1 grass, do 40 damage. So get themselves a grass energy, get themselves a switch, a VMAX. They did just use the turf field to get the what's Thwacky. So maybe we're just gonna be fine. There's a Life Force from our opponent. I don't even think I play a Stadium in this deck. So we have we have the Dojos. That's a really aggressive Life Force. This makes me think that they probably have the Dedenne or Research in their hand. That's the only thing that kind of makes sense for why they would bump their turf field. Also Marnie, I guess they just wanted to get this in play. Fine with me. Got a Cherish Ball so we can make this into a Silvally, and we have the Meowth in hand, or we can make this the Persian. But I think we want to probably make this the draw Silvally, probably retreat into the Eldegoss and just kind of stall for a turn with the Eldegoss in the active. They could GX attack it next turn with the Tropical Hour, so that gets a little iffy, but I don't see a better line of play here because we really do need to set up a Silvally that draws cards. It's kind of important, so I think we have to go about it that way. Super Growth, yeah, and then they could GX attack, knock out Eldegoss, or knock it out with the Rillaboom, which is both are not great for us, but I think it's fine. I think we'll be okay. Let's see. Draw. Retreat to this. I said I did want to retreat now because of this guy's 2 retreat cost. So before I evolve it and play Marnie, I want to do that. Also, we play the Stadium that gives us plus 40 damage, so we actually don't necessarily need what's it called to KO. Oh, he's got 330. Actually, we would. Well, he does 160, 320. Yeah, so we actually do need the. Man, this guy's big. 330 HP. All right, sure. Dark Energy here, Marnie. Okay, there's the Fire Memory. This is the other type null we need. So we need red and blue to get this one into the other type null. Discreetly. I'm not going to show them the Fire Memory. No one really knows about... Like, Fire Memory is not a thing. I don't want to, let them know about it. And then pass. Yep, pass over to our opponent. They'll be able to knock out this Eldegoss if they want. They do have to use their GX attack. And not that that really hurts them. Their GX attack in the Alolan Executive deck probably isn't too ridiculously good in this matchup, especially if we just hold on to some basics in play. We can always red and blue some more energy into play. I mean, we'll see what they do. There goes a... It looks like they're building up to the, what's it called, attack, actually. But they're definitely going to have to go into the Rillaboom here soon, because we're going to send up the Persian into the active, meaning that they just can't... That's weird. They attached here, but they put energy here. We're still going to force this guy into the active, though, by putting the Persian in our active. We're going to put the Persian in the active and be like, all right, you have to use Rillaboom. And then we're going to one-shot the Rillaboom with our Silvally, and then kind of go from there. We could even try and one-shot this Alolan Executor with another Silvally. That might be our game plan, actually, overall. That seems like a pretty good game plan to me. This guy does 120. We can get up to 160. Times 2, unfortunately, is only 320. So we're 10 short from KOing Rillaboom with a Dojo Fire Memory shenanigans going on. So we're going to evolve the Persian. Air Balloon active. I still don't want to put the Fire Memory in play. Like I said, then they could kind of scrapper it, or I'm just going to go ahead and Marnie, put it back in the deck. We're just going to have to find it later. I'm fine with that, that game plan. But, I need to draw some cards. So I'm going to put this here. Throw the unit here, I think. Bench this so I can draw that extra card. I'm not too scared of this getting knocked out. If all of our things are 3 projects in play, it's kind of fine. Quick ball away. Caitlin Cynthia. Grab another type null. Yeah, they're all in here. We need the red and blue, we need the fire memory, and then we'll be able to get out this guy and use that Rebel GX to one-shot the Rillaboom VMAX. Bench. Retreat to the Persian, so they just can't attack us with this, meaning they have to go into this, and next turn, we hopefully put together the red and blue fire whatever combo to knock out our opponent's Rillaboom VMAX, and that's our game plan. And then maybe we can clean this guy up with the fire memory still with what's it called, the stadium. Then we can try and follow up with that. We also have a reset stamp, so if they get really far ahead, ooh, there's a boss. Oh, but they Caitlin Cynthia for it. Okay, they can't boss us yet. A little scared. Yeah, they can't use the boss though because they Caitlin Cynthia. Their supporter's gone for the turn. They can't do that. I did not see what they grabbed. I looked away for a second. All right, they're just putting energy in play. Okay. They can't hit our Persian, though. I guess they could, if they really want to, they could GX attack here and put our energy back in the deck. No, it looks like they're just loading up both guys. Yeah, they're probably going in with the Rillaboom here. Get rid of those 2 weakness cards and a grass, go into the Rillaboom, discard 2 grass, maybe 3 grass. Oh, I mean, I guess they could GX attack here. But they don't hit us, right? Yeah, no tag teams. This guy's a tag team. All right, Tropical Hour. This gives us more time to work with. I'm fine with this. Top decked a boss. I like the bosses, but we really need to find red and blue and the what's it called, so we're gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna attach this here. Draw some cards. We can find that fire memory. There's a fire memory. There's another Silvally. We need a red and blue this one out though. That's what's scary. We need a red and blue it out. Gonna go ahead and quick ball away this. It's in there. We have to not draw into it and then also draw into a red and blue. We have 4 outs to red and blue though, so it's like a little bit better for that. Evolve over here. Disc reload again. Not quite there. We're getting close. Just need the red and blue. Don't want to use another disc reload. Just gonna go ahead and pass over to our opponent. They have the boss's orders now, so they can just kind of boss around our Persian, I guess, and they could knock out our type null. Hopefully they don't do that and have no idea what's coming and just do not see my game plan at all. Because if they do, I actually just don't know what I do. I think it's our only line of play. I don't see anything else. It's super hard to KO this Rillaboom without. They know they can't KO the Persian, so hopefully they're like, well, I gotta KO this Persian. I'm just like, yep, you gotta KO the Persian. And they attempt to KO the Persian, and then it doesn't work. And then we KO it back with the, what's it called? Or it does work. They do KO my Persian with this guy. Thinking we don't have a way to KO their Rillaboom, but then we KO their Rillaboom with the other guy. And then we can try and KO this guy with I don't know, something else. We'll try and get to this Alolan Executor at some point. Another fire memory plus the Brave Buddies would knock it out, stuff like that. So we have to keep around this boss. Oh, here comes the boss. What are they gonna? They're gonna go after my Marshadow Machamp. Thank goodness. 3 prize cards. Hey, you can't Can't argue with 3 prize cards, right? That's a pretty good deal right there. Take him out. There he goes. Goodbye. Pretty good deal. 1 attack, 3 prize cards. Sounds good to me. All right. Set up the Eldegoss. It's got the free retreat with that air balloon. Like I said, we're looking for that red and blue, but not looking for the Silvally. We have to not draw the Silvally. There's a unit energy, so we're going to start playing stuff down here. A little bit more aggressively. Don't really want to put this guy in play because that guy can lose the game faster than I would want to lose the game. Same thing. 2 red and blue, 2 tag call, and the Silvally is in the deck currently. So the Fire Memory goes here. I'm going to attach to probably the Persian, to be honest. We have plenty of basic energy in the deck, so we set up the Persian to be able to attack. Or we could set up the Silvally, actually, for the second Fire Memory. That, I'm kind of stuck on these. The only other setup attacker is that, though, so theoretically the Persian's pretty good. Let's go to the Persian. And then disc reload for 2. Tag call, please. Another Fire Memory. That's not bad. Fire Memory, to this guy. Disc reload for 1. Might have to go into the Dead A change here. I don't want to, but if we have to, we have to. It's a Marnie, so we do have to go into the Dead A change here. We have to not draw the Silvally. We lose our boss's orders, and we have to draw into a tag call or a red and blue. We got the red and blue. Perfect. Red and blue. Gonna get rid of counter gain and fighting energy. Keep the switch. Got this right there. We get to get some energy, probably a fighting and a dark. Keep a basic fighting around. Still 1 unit. Oh no, we're out of the last unit. Could set up another Persian. Pretty unlikely. Just gonna go with these. I'm gonna throw this in play, get rid of their stadium before they would Marnie us or stamp us, and we retreat here, and then we Rebel GX, and we get the knockout because it's weak to fire, and we have the Fire Memory attached for 3 prize cards. Not a bad deal. Now we have to come up with a way to get our last 2 prize cards without boss's orders anywhere. We're down our Caitlin and Cynthia. We're down our 2 boss. We just have no gust effects left. So we got to come up with a way to get our last 2 prize cards with 0 gust effects. Still definitely very possible. Just gets a little bit more difficult. And here comes another Rillaboom VMAX. So yeah, this is going to be pretty tough. Except we have no... If we just had a boss left, I would feel very comfortable in this situation. However, we do not have a boss left, so I feel very much like it's going to be very hard to win at this point, especially as our opponent gets out another Rillaboom V here. So another VMAX will be coming out as soon as next turn. Yeah, this does not feel particularly good. Feels like we're definitely up against it here with another Rillaboom VMAX to work through, which we just can't KO. We can only one-shot one of these things. The other 3 prize cards were supposed to come from this Rillaboom or from this Alolan Executor, but we lost both our boss and our Caitlin and Cynthia and our Eldegoss is in place. So we have no gust effect. So if this ever goes to the bench, I have a fear that we just won't be able to win the game. I guess it's possible it might not, or it plays out in a way where we might be fine, but I'm not holding out for that super heavily. All right, we're doing 160 here, which is 260, which is not enough. Because we do have this in play, but it's not buffed right now because we're not behind. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swing with the Persian, I think. That's here. Disc reload for 1. Treat. Forgot about Tool Scrapper, to be honest. We're still not doing enough though. It's only doing 260, unless I'm missing something. Not 260. Ball slash for 130 because we once again Dojo. Here's where the VMAX comes out and probably ruins our day. So to tackle the VMAX, I think what we need to find here is probably going to attach energy here. They're going to knock out our active here. We're going to Scrapper the big charm. You know, maybe play the switch to burn it out of our hand, and then we have to find our Reset Stamp if it's in the deck. I actually don't even know if it's in the deck. Then we go down to 1 prize card. We'll Reset Stamp them. They're down quite a bit of energy at 2 here, 2, 3, 4, 7. They're going to use this to get 2 more in play. 8, 9. They do play weakness guard energy, so how much grass do they actually even play? Maybe like 10 grass, a couple weakness guard energies is the answer. Get rid of that. We're gonna stamp them low. Hope that they can't take another knockout with this this big guy right here, and that might be enough to get us the 2-shot on this while it's trapped in the active. At least that's what we're hoping for here. But we'll see. We'll see how many grass energy if they have a lot of grass energy left, we probably just lose. So that's our hope. It did not quite play out how we wanted it to, how we needed it to. Like, if we just did have that that boss up, then we just boss us up next turn, knock it out with that turbo drive, and the game's over. We would have won. Or I guess they're about a Alolan Lana, but we would have been able to set up this guy as well. This guy we could have set up so we can do Brave Buddies for 160, which actually one-shots the Alolan Executor, even with the big charm. So that would have been nice. But once again, not quite how it played out, right? We lost the bosses, unfortunately, because we had to use a Dead-A change, which we didn't want to use. We didn't want a Dead-A change. We just kind of had to Dead-A change, and led us to this situation. Okay, they loaded this guy up with 5 grass energy. It does have 3 retreat costs, so they can retreat back to the Alolan Executor. So we probably have to like send up Silvally for a turn and let it sit there, and then attach to this guy to set up this guy to get ready to put him in the active to hit the Rillaboom. I think that's the way it has to be. Or we could attach to Eldegoss, send up this, attach to Eldegoss, shuffle Eldegoss in the deck, send up this one after that. That might work as well. It all comes down to our opponent just having no grass energy, basically. We have to probably get our other martial arts dojo if it's in the deck. We'll see. It looks like they're going to hard retreat, so this thing will have a lot of damage on it. So once again, if we just had that boss, so what I was talking about, we wanted that boss really bad. This was our last 3 prize cards. We unfortunately lost the boss. Could use the Goss still. Oh, Calming Hurricane. I have no idea what just happened, but Turbo Drive for 240. They forgot about the memory, I guess. I'm just gonna make sure I know fully what's going on here. I'm gonna attach this here. Gonna switch. Scrapper. They probably only play 2 big charms, so let's get rid of them right now. Dispose of those things. Disc reload. Either they know something I don't, or something. Turbo Drive. Oh, they have weakness guard energies. That's what it is. They have weakness guard energy on their Alolan Executor. I can't believe I missed that. I literally just talked about their weakness guard energy. Now I just lose because they hit us. They can't hit us with this. They still have to hit us with this. Okay, so we still have a chance. No, we don't have a chance anymore. They have weakness guard energy, of course. I literally just talked about their weakness guard energy. I was like, am I missing something here? I just knock them out. I do 240 damage. Literally just talked about their weakness guard energy. I have no idea what just happened, guys. My bad. So I don't think we have any way to win now. They're going to VMAX, knock out our active. If we had, once again, had that boss. Now they don't have to discard any energy to attack our active. So they just knock out anything I send up. So all I had to do there was to give myself a chance. What we had to do was attack with Persian. Just hit it. And then attach to our Eldegoss. And then they go, okay, hit you. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Knockout, we just go back and forth, and then we hope they don't have enough energy left in their deck to win the game. Fortunately, I don't think we have a win condition. We can stamp to 1, but this guy is hitting for so much damage, and we can't stop it. So like I can do the Eldegoss play. I could even bench this Diancie so I can draw some cards with disc reload, but I don't see a win condition. There's nothing we can send up that this guy doesn't just one shot. So yeah, look through our deck. There's nothing left. All right, that's gonna do it, guys. It's gonna be an L here in the second one. It's not a matchup we're prepared for at all. We kept it pretty close, though, despite my massive misplay at the end to not give us a chance. But, yeah, 2 back-to-back Rillaboom VMAXs. If we just had that boss, like I was saying, had a chance. But, yeah, that's going to do it for these games with the Silvally box deck. Hope you guys enjoyed them. First one, kind of a blow-up, but that's what we expect when we play against the Spiritomb. Second one, it was close. I messed up there at the end. We unfortunately lost the bosses, and it was close, though. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the games. If you did, hit the video like, know the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.